Volvo's cars are all about playing it safe. They're built like bomb shelters and pack more safety features than the average fighter jet, but you'll agree they've never really been about turning heads as much as they've been about protecting them. That's why when you take a look at the new C30, you might be a little surprised. Given most of this car's competition will attract a stare or two, but the C30 stands out like a sore thumb. It's a fantastic car if you're of the different is good mentality. Some love it, saying that it's funky and different. Personally, I think it looks like the love child of a Honda CRX and R2-D2 from Star Wars. The interior is a bit different than anything else too. Volvo has chosen to make this a 4-seater, so there's adequate room for 4 instead of not enough for 5.
Getting in and out of the back seat is reasonably easy, and once you're in, you might find it a little bit snug, but not uncomfortable.
They'll be safe too, with standard front and curtain airbags, a side impact protection system, whiplash reducing seats, and standard dynamic stability control, which keeps the C30 on its best behavior. Of course, you can turn it off if you want to get off the line as quickly as possible. The materials and quality are top-notch. The instruments are easy to read, the dashboard is uncluttered with trim lines, and even the steering wheel is simple and concise, not overwhelmed with buttons and controls. There's still an upbeat atmosphere amidst the unusual looks, which are set off by this interesting waterfall center console. And options packages are available to customize the C30 to its owner's exact liking. And if your exact liking happens to entail either a smooth and efficient engine or an exciting turbocharged one, then you're in luck. C30 turbo models have 227 horsepower, with a test car made to do with the more economical 2.4-liter 168 horsepower mill. It's got 5 cylinders as opposed to 4, difference being added smoothness and an extra cylinder to help share the workload. It sounds fantastic when pushed, goes like stink, and won't leave anyone wanting any more power. In our case, this was attached to a 5-speed manual gearbox, which was yet another exercise in smoothness. The shifter itself is one of the lightest and most slick I've ever used, and it's all backed up by a very soft and easy clutch. In all, you couldn't really ask for this drivetrain to be any better. The ride is much the same, although it can become jarring on very rough roads. It's composed on the highway and very quiet while delivering go-kart handling. In fact, after a whole week of driving around the C30, the only complaints I wound up with were some tiny and overcomplicated climate control and audio buttons, as well as heavy doors. After a full day of errands, getting in and out of the C30 repeatedly could wear you down. And although it's a safe, very well made, sporty little machine that's great on fuel, fun to drive, and that refuses to blend in and always causes a stir. The C30 will become popular with young professionals, for instance, looking for an expressive and energetic machine to grow into, though anyone after fun, safety, and controversial styling ought to check one out. Thanks for watching.